ChatGPT is coming after Google and it's gonna be a bloodbath. I'm gonna tell you what happened, why it happened, and most importantly, how to take advantage of the situation. And before my YouTube coach scolds me with a hot cup of tea, like this video and make sure to hit subscribe. OpenAI, the company that owns ChatGPT, just launched their own web browser called Atlas. And it uses the technology that Google itself developed called Chromium. There are a ton of pros and cons, which we'll get into shortly, but let's talk about why it happened. For decades, Google has been about 90% of the search engine market share, and that's equal to hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue per year. There have been a ton of competitors who have tried to chip away at Google and get some of that market share, but Google's algorithm is just too good. Even Microsoft, one of the biggest companies in the world, barely made a dent with their search engine, Bing, which only holds about 4% of the search market. And their web browser has only about 13% of market share compared to Google's 65%. So that's a lot of numbers, but basically Google owns the house, the garage, the pool, the backyard, and Microsoft owns the sidewalk out front. But ChatGPT just rolled up in a sick RV and parked in the driveway. And this explains some of Google's recent updates. They basically closed the garage door, shut the blinds, and locked the front door. They blocked ChatGPT from accessing all of their search results past page 1. But with the launch of their new web browser, Atlas, it's all making much more sense. Google just went from sunshine and rainbows to complete defense mode. So before we get into how to take advantage of this new browser for your business, let's take a look at the pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. It has ChatGPT built in, so you can ask questions about the website that you're on and find information a lot quicker. Next, people don't read anymore, they just skim. And this browser lets them do that on steroids. They can just ask ChatGPT to find them the information that they're looking for, and it'll show them right away. In addition to that, it has a built-in AI agent that you can use to do work for you right in the browser. And to top it all off, it has a lot of the same features that Google has, like search results, AI mode, image and video search, and the results are shockingly similar to Google's. Another huge benefit is that it saves all the conversations into your ChatGPT account. It learns from your browsing history and predicts the information you're about to look for, which is super scary, but also kind of amazing. Now, let's talk about some of the cons. I can see this becoming a feedback loop since it's trying to serve you content related to what you search. Next, you need to have a ChatGPT account to access it, and the usability changes depending on if you have a free or paid account. And I don't know about you, but if it's anything like ChatGPT's free account, it'll have severe limitations. Another con is that it's AI heavy, which means it's not as instant as Google. The results take slightly longer to show up, and ChatGPT takes a little bit longer than a search to provide you with answers. So this browser is brand new and it definitely needs some patches. The load times can be a bit slow and certain websites are a bit jittery when you first load them. So now let's talk about how you can take advantage of this new browser and get free traffic to your website. So make sure you're doing all the SEO that you would normally do to rank on Google.